Yeah, no question. Yeah, when you get into those games and, at the 4 minute mark around there, it was at, that 5, 6 point mark like it was at Maryland, like it was at Minnesota where we have that lead. So it was very, very similar. Obviously, at the end of the game, we were able to force some turnovers, and I thought that was key, and we were able to make our free throws. So those two aspects or allowed us to close the game out. If they get three possessions there and they get three good looks at it, percentages are going to say they're at least going to get one of them and score that, maybe even two, possibly, three. But we took some passes away. We had some active hands. One I thought was just a careless pass on theirs, and we wanted to pressure their guards bringing the ball up, and then when they would have other guys bring the ball up, I thought our guys did a good job of just making it tough on them.
Can you just speak to the player Trayvon's become in terms of that guy you can go to when you absolutely have to have a basket, and how he's sort of wearing that right now?
Well, obviously he played well, and we had to have a tough half at Michigan State, and I think it's kind of hard for some of our other guys, our younger guys especially, to kind of understand and give in to the fact that you're going to play through him. We played through him in that second half, and obviously we had a really good second half against Michigan State at their place. We defended well. We executed in the second half, but we also were 3 for 24 from three. We did it without knocking down shots. And then tonight they more or less stayed one-on-one with him, and so we just wanted to go to the well. If they were going to double him more or throw different things at him, then they came in and held a couple times, and he made some good passes. Obviously, Jaden got the 1-3 from that. But, I'm a little bit amazed of us being in close games, us being able to get wins, and we don't shoot that well from three. You got to have, some balance. We have some guys that can, in my opinion, can really shoot the basketball. But if they're going to play us one-on-one with him, then, we have to be able to get deep post position and go right at him. And I thought Trayvon did a great job tonight and was consistent and, wanted the basketball.
So what you're saying is that first half at Michigan State, that kind of got the message across to everybody else that Trayvon's going to get the ball. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I got the message across to me. That's who I got the message across to. I think when you go things, sometimes you're trying to figure things out. But when something's really clear like that, like, hey, we got 16 points in this half. But he got in some foul trouble in the first half at their place. He got in some foul trouble tonight, and obviously Zach did too. But no, that's if you have something that's working, why go away from it? And when we established that at Michigan State, we just stayed with it. And so we just thought tonight, we wanted to be able to go to him and go to Zach. And, once again, those guys have 38 points in 38 minutes. It's really impressive, their stat line together. Because Zach has a really good stat line. He has 10 and 5 in 7.5 minutes. It's crazy. Isaac used to have, some stat lines like that. And, but, he obviously didn't play as much because he got he got in foul trouble and had 3 in the first half, then got his 4th. But those guys together, they're a load. They'll, if you keep posting hard and, they'll get you into the bonus and, you can steal some points from the free throw line.
Your guys did a pretty good job with turnovers. And I think until the one late, I can't remember any other live ball turnovers other than that one. Just can you speak to the job they did taking care of the basketball and just how important that is against Michigan State especially?
Oh, it's so important, especially for us because, they did a better job on the glass. And so, we have 9 fewer turnovers and they have 8 more rebounds than us, so you win the possession battle by 1. So it's a really important stat. When you struggle on the glass like we did.
To where you want them.
Well, I just think being able to get into the same situation you've been in, obviously it's a home game versus a couple road, and being able to pull it out and make the plays at the end of the game, I think that builds confidence. Obviously we make it pretty hard. And everybody's out there trying to make shots, but once again, it's a sign of a good team, though, when you have struggles shooting the basketball and you can still be in games and win games. And, our team's been able to battle when we've struggled from three, and hopefully that piece of it has something to do with knocking down shots. That would be great.